Mantra Talks, the launchpad of creativity.
Welcome to Mantra Talks, a platform of creativity. My name is Benjamin Othmar. I'm from Rwanda. I'm a PhD holder, I'm entrepreneur, I'm author, and I'm CEO of Success in Focus Group. And I'm here to share with you my journey, the wrong way I took since I was up to this time. I have born in a poor family in my country, a small village called the Kiwai. And when I was 5 years old, my father passed away. We were just poor people. My mother, who was illiterate mom, she didn't have a college training. She didn't have a degree. But I thank God she had a PhD in taking care of her children. She could go to work to our neighbors so that we can get food. Sometimes we could have lunch, sometimes we could have a dinner, sometimes we could sleep without food. Life was too hard. When I was 6 years old, she said, "My son, I want to take you to school so that you can be a successful person in life." She believed like education was a key to shape my future. I remember what Nelson Mandela said. He said that education is only weapon we can use to change the world. So my mama, she believed like if she give me a good education, I may be a successful person in life. So I went to school. When I went to school, I was a stupid guy. My average class report was between 15 to 25%. I have never went out of 15 to 25% before 10 plus. So I was a stupid guy. And I remember even my classmates, they always say, Ben, you are a stupid. Even my teacher make me kneel down more than 3 hours because of my inability to not being smart. And the other people say to my mama, your son is a stupid. It's better you take him to hospital so that they can check mental. He have a problem of mental. And that even me, I believe like what those people say was true to me. But through my personal experience, I came to know that life is not what other people say. Life is what you think life is to you. So even if I was stupid, but I had a dream. I remember in our village we had a PhD holder. He was giving a lecturing. He was a teacher at our national university, and he was living in our capital city. So sometimes he could come to visit his relative. When he came in our village, everyone could recognize. He came with a nice car. He came with the very beautiful daughters and son, and they were very nice. So sometimes I could look at that man and say, I want to be like that man. So I remember one day we were home, me, my mom, and my sister. It was a time for dinner. It was the evening. And our neighbors also came to visit us. And my sister, she gave welcome to the table. Yes, it was the time where the light was giving the time for darkness. And when we were seated on a table having a dinner, my mind was reflecting to that man who was a PhD holder. He was giving a huge impact on our village. And I was thinking, when other people were giving the hot story, for me, I was thinking to that man. Then I came to conclusion. I said, Mama, I want to be a PhD holder. Mama, and if I'll be a PhD holder, I will buy a beautiful house for you. Mama, I will build a beautiful house for you. Then, after I finished that, our neighbors who look at me, they say, you are a stupid guy. Now you are dreaming to be a PhD holder. Do you remember last time you failed in class? Do you remember all people know you are stupid? And even we don't have any educated person in our family. Now you are dreaming to be a PhD holder? They embarrass me. I remember what the international motivational speaker, a great teacher in personal development, said. Napoleon Hill, he said, the one reason most people fail in life is because they listen to their parents, they listen to their friend, and they took what they say as a reality to them. So as they were just shouting at me, I look at me like I was a village guy. My mama came, he said, leave my son, he will achieve his dream. If others can achieve his dream, he will also achieve his dream. Then she looked at me, she said, Benjamin, if you can dream it, and if you can feel the dream you have in your heart, you can hold it in your hand. She said, Benjamin, be a dreamer. So the second day, the following day, it was the time for the class. I went to school. Yes, I was a stupid guy. And even if I had that dream, but I hate mathematics 100%. I don't know why. I hated mathematics 100%. So it was the time for an exam. And then I got the paper, the question paper. I remember that exam was containing 80 questions. So when I look at the questions, the 80 questions, I'm telling you the truth, I found there is no one question I can answer on that question. So what I did, I said, there is no way I can submit the empty paper. Let me write my name and write the question, and then I submit. So that is what I did. So after 3 days, the teacher brought the result. And he started calling the people who got 30. My name was not called to the people who got 30. 40, my name was not called. 50, my name was not called. Then on 60, I started jumping in my chair. I say, wow, I got maybe 60, and I don't know what happened. Maybe the teacher make a mistake. So 70, my name was not called. 80, my name no, until all the paper was handed to the student. And then the teacher said something very important to me. He said, anyone who didn't have his paper, he must go in front. Surprisingly, I was alone. I went there, and then the teacher looked at me. He said, you got 3%. Go out on my class, and don't come again on my school. Wow, it was very challenging. Remember, I had a dream. Then I tried to cry so that he can give a mercy. He said, no, this is not your place. Go home and be with your mom. In a way, going home, I was crying. Then when I reached home, my mama, she said, Benjamin, what happened? Why are you crying? I said, Mama, my teacher said that he don't want me in class, and he said I would never come back in his class. Then my mama, she said, what happened? I told her that I failed. She said, weep your face. Benjamin, if you want to be successful in life, you must double your faith. If you fail once, it doesn't mean you can succeed on a second time. Mama, I failed. She said, whip yourself. Don't worry about failure. You can fail. Life is full of failure. I believe like my mom was a motivated teacher I have never had in my life. So she said, let me take you to school. I got to ask the teacher why he make you out. We went back to school. And then when teacher saw my mom, he started to give the report to mom. He said, your son is stupid. Your son, he don't take note. Your son is good for nothing. I don't know. His hand empty. Then my mom, she looked at me in my face. She said, Benjamin, are you the one who the teacher is talking about? When I was observing my mom in her face, the blue eyes turned the water. She started to cry. Someone who was everything to me. She tried to pay 300 Rwandan francs, that is like 30 rupees in Indian, a half of dollar was my school fees. But even to get that half of dollar, 30 rupees to pay for 1 year was very difficult to my mom. So she was crying. What I did, I knelt down. I said, Mama and teacher, forgive me. I did this, but if it happen you give me a chance to go in class again, Mama, I will never fail again in my life. Mama, I will never fail again if you give me a chance to go back to class. She looked at me. She said, don't repeat this mistake again. I want you to be a successful person in life. So, because of my conviction, so the teacher said, okay, you go in class. I went in class, but what happened? I went there with mind of making a difference. I went there with the hungry to be a successful. I decided to not fail in the class. What happened? I started to approach the smart student, asking them which book they read, how they take note. I started to ask the teacher a question. I started to read as much as I can. I remember sometimes I could pour water, I could get water and pour in the bucket, and I press the rag inside so that I can read. You know what happened? The second semester, we were told to bring our parents, and I knew that time that I did well. So I went home, I said, Mama, I want you tomorrow to come with me so that you can get my class report, my academic report. So we came together. It was the closing of the semester. And then all parents and the students were gathered, just came to escorting their children. The master of ceremony, he started to call the best performer. The first one, he got the gift and everything. And surprisingly, beyond of my imagination, the place I was seated was behind, and then I heard the teacher is calling me and say, Benjamin, where I was seated, I was full of fear. Why he's calling me? He's going to express my inability, how I was not smart. So he said, come here. I went on the front, and then he said, Benjamin, I'm going to give you a brief to the life of Benjamin in school. He said the Benjamin last semester, he got 25%. He was good for nothing. He was addicted for playing football. But since he decided, ladies and gentlemen, he decided to make a change. He promised me as a teacher and her mom that he's going to make a difference in the second semester. Then he said, ladies and gentlemen, as I'm speaking now, the Benjamin went from 25%, he got 88%, and now he's the second in the class. I want to join you to clap Mr. Benjamin. Wow, that was a super success. I got 88%. And then I remember that time, the teacher called my mama to come in front. So when I was seeing my mama coming with a face of joy, and I remember also the time he was crying, I said in my heart, yes, I did it. Then my mama came in front. She got my class report. She was so happy. And she told me something very important. She said, Benjamin, people who work hard, always succeed in life. Wow. I came to know that life is a choice. Sometimes you can make a choice on the wrong way, or you can make a choice on a good way. You can make a choice. You can decide what you want to achieve in life. I decided myself to make a difference in my life. Then what happened? I want to share with you the 3 reasons I have run so far in my life. Number 1 is, life is not what other people say life is. Life is what you say. Life is what you think life is to you. Second, it's our future. It's not determined to what happened to us in the past. What happened to you in the past is not equal with your future. What happened to you is not determined to your future. What is the matter is what you do to what happened to you, or what you failed to do to what happened to you in the past. Third, I came to know that we are living in an environment where everyone is abusing one another. Some say you are stupid. Some say you will achieve nothing in your life. Some don't encourage you to go higher. But there is something I want to say. As we are here now, my invitation is, don't say to any person that he will achieve nothing in his life, for 3 reasons. Number 1, you are not God. You are not God to determine the life of people. Number 2, that person, he may work hard and he may prove you wrong. Number 3, not only to prove you wrong, as long as he will still alive, he will be saying your story. He will be telling your story to everyone. Briefly is this. Through my journey, through my personal experience, I completed the secondary school. No one could believe like I may finish secondary school. I went to university. I got bachelor's in public administration. I went to master's. I have 2 masters. I have published 5 books. Among of one, this is among of those books. Not only that, I'm CEO of Success and Focus Group. Not only that, I'm a motivational speaker. I have spoken to more than 10,000 now. But no one could tell me that I have that power. So if I can do that, how much you can do? I want to give you the 8 secrets to success. 8 blueprints for success. Number 1, I define my name. My name is Benjamin. B is standing. You must believe in yourself. You know, most of us, we believe what other people say that is a reality. No, my invitation here is you have to believe in yourself. You must believe in your power. There is something special you have within you. You came to this planet not to suffer. You came to make your mark. You came to be successful. You are here to make a difference, to help people, to inspire, to take people one level to another level. You must believe in yourself. If you don't believe that you have that power, no one will believe in you. We have born with some talent and gift. But because of environment, the people which we are surrounding us, the friends we have, always telling us, you can't do that. Always telling us you are stupid. Always telling us you are average. Always telling us like nothing can be achieved with us. So we have collected, because we have heard those million and million of them, we have corrected those false beliefs, and we have taken it as a reality. My invitation is today, that is a false belief. Believe me, you are not who people say you are. You are who God say you are. You are, listen this, it's very important. You are not who people say you are, rather than you are who God say you are. God say you are God say that you're so gifted. God say that I have given you power to dominate and to make a difference on this planet. So my first key, my first secret of success is to believe in yourself. Number 2, E, I'm defining Benjamin. E is standing. expect good things to happen to you. You know, most of us, we expect bad things to happen to us. Now, if you expect bad things to happen to you, yes, of course, it's weird. But people who expect good things to happen to them, ladies and gentlemen, they are busy by making different. What are you expecting to get from your life? Chances for you. What you get, what you expect. So expect the good things to happen to you in your life. N is standing for never accept defeat. My God, that is very challenging. You know, most of us, we look in our past, what we found, like we have been making a mistake. What we found in our past is like nothing good we have done. So we use our past. If you ask people, why you not following your dream, why you not doing anything for your life, they will give you the million of excuses. But remember, in life you can come out with the excuse, or you can come out with the result. You can come out with complaining, or you can come out with doing the work. So never put the past as broke as a bridge to not go far. Your past is a teacher. Your past is there to help you, to empower you. You run from the past and you go ahead. G is standing, just believe in yourself. Just be you. Journaling, have a journal, have agenda. G is standing of journaling. Journaling means you must have agenda. You must have a book where you write your goals. You must have a book where you write something which is inspire you, your inspiration. You must have a book where you write your thought, your idea. You must have a book where you write your lifestyle of living. You must have agenda in life. A is standing aim high. You know, most of people, they are not achieving their goals because they don't have a goals. If I ask you, what do you want to achieve after 5 years, after 2 years, 3 years? Most of people, they are not aware. But I ask myself, how can you hit a target which you cannot see? You must have a dream. Aim high. Have a dream. You know, if everything we see around us, it's happened because someone have a dream. Someone have a dream to create a microphone so that I can speak, you can understand me. Someone had a dream to make airline from India to Africa. It's just a few hours. Someone have a dream to make a car. Someone have a dream to make a camera, as now we are sitting here. Someone have a dream. Someone have a dream. What is your dream? What is your dream? What is your goal? My invitation is, in life, you must have a goal. And someone said, I told you in the beginning, when I was saying to those guys that I want to be a PhD holder, all of them laugh. They laugh at me. You know why? I completed my PhD. You know why? That was my big dream. What is your dream? You must have a dream. And you must have a big dream, because the big dream produces a big result. The second letter, after having aim, you must make a list. Aim is standing, make a list. Make a list of the goals you want to achieve. Make a list, I will achieve this after 5 years, after 2 years. Make a list of something you want to have in your life. I guarantee you, if you make a list of the things you want to have, it will happen. Take action and make a list of those things, you will have it. Most of us, we don't make a list. I have seen some people go to seminar, workshop, conference, and they go empty hand. No, make a list of your goals. Make a list of something you want to have in your life. E is standing, ladies and gentlemen, my invitation for E is standing for investing in yourself. Invest in yourself. If I say invest in yourself, I mean you must to have knowledge. You must to spend so much time by reading the books. Most of us, we don't need to read. The super performer, they read 2 books in weeks. The super performer read 2 books in a week. But remember this, the more you read, the more you know. The more you know, the more you earn. My invitation, spend so much time today by reading. Reading that book related to your professional. Reading the inspiration book. Reading the motivation book. Reading the book which will take you to one level to another level. Last letter is N. N means network or relationship. I remember what the great motivational speaker on the planet, Jim Rohn, he said, your life is the average of the 5 people you spend much time with. Oh my God. Your life is the average with the 5 people you spend much time with. My mama told me that, Benjamin, tell me you're a friend, I will tell you who you are. So most of us, we hang out and we have a friend, and those friends we have, they are there not to push up, they are there to put us down. Check in your circle. Check in your circle of friends. The friend you spend most of time with, they will contribute much to your success. Your communication skills is the average of the 5 people you spend much of time with. Your income level is the average of the 5 people you spend time with. My invitation to you now is, as I'm closing, as I said, we are very happy to be on a platform where the Mantra Talks has created a platform to give the message, to inspire and to empower. Now my invitation is, you are not the average. You are someone special. You're here to make a difference. You're here to help people. You're here to inspire. You're here to help millions and millions of people. You know Mother Teresa, the great contributor to this planet. She dedicated her life to help people. Mahatma Gandhi, Nelson Mandela, they make their mark. You're here to make a difference. You have born to make a difference. Thank you so much. My name is Benjamin, who always make you remember, who always inviting you that life is not what other people say it is. Life is how you think your life is. Thank you so much.
Mantra Talks, the launch battle.